I am stuck in the middle of the Austrian Alps at a gas station because my car broke down. But I want to get home today, so I wasn't gonna leave my bike. So apparently a bus comes in 2 minutes. We'll see if he takes me. If he doesn't, then I'm pedaling all the way to the train station. But yeah, kind of the adventure. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Let's rewind back a bit. The plan was simple. I had a free weekend and wanted to ride bike parks in Austria. However, my only mode of transportation was this old Range Rover. So I disregarded the questionable reliability of this car and hit the road. The first stop of the trip was Bikepark Schladming, where the car went okay so far, but things were going to get a turn for the worse as I got a flat almost immediately in my first run. Yep, that's not good. Alright, I had the worst fucking luck with my tire. Now I'm 80 euros poor. But oh well, let's try and get revenge. Let's see this jump. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, you ain't supposed to be on the track. Gotcha. Hey. Next stop of the trip was Bikepark Leogang, where I'll take you on a lap of the famous jump trail Hot Shots by GoPro. Yep, and now it's getting remade. It was so much fun that I made that jump. And the guys were just hype. Such a good feeling. despite the earlier setbacks, the trip still seemed that it was going to be okay. I spent the night at Leogang and then rode in the morning for a couple of pedal access trails. Then in the afternoon, I made sure I'd had plenty of time to get back home. However, then the Range Rover realized that it is indeed a Range Rover. I actually got incredibly lucky in being unlucky, in the sense that I started having a weird feeling about the car inside of a tunnel, as I saw there was fume coming out of my exhaust pipes, and I literally just told myself, okay, next gas station I'm stopping by. And as I exited the tunnel, there conveniently was a gas station, so I put on my blinker to pull over, and as I was pulling over into the gas station, the engine simply shut off from overheating, and then I just crawled into a parking spot. After checking the engine and seeing oil dripping out, I realized that this car wasn't gonna get me home anymore. So I evaluated my options and realized I will have to leave the car behind and take the train back home. However, I couldn't just leave my bike and other valuables behind. So my initial plan was to bike 2 hours all the way to Salzburg to get on the train. However, just as I started pedaling, I conveniently spotted a bus station right next to the petrol station. So, seeing that my luck couldn't get any worse, I decided to try and board the bus together with my bike. We made it onto the bus. And now we're going for Germany, and the perfect thing is this bus will take us all the way to Salzburg, so I don't have to pedal the 2 hours there, so this is perfect. So far, off to a good start. Alright, well, by some pure miracle, I have the bike, I have my bag, and I'm in Salzburg. Let's go take the train. It was kind of a shock having to pay for the Austrian train for the first time, as I used to go to high school there and basically took this same train for free almost every weekend. So paying 90 euros was a bit painful, but I will take that any day than being stranded in the forest. However, despite the steep price, unfortunately, it was also late. And I ended up missing my connection train to Bratislava. If things couldn't get worse, I'm in Vienna now, but my train was late, so I ended up having to wait here for an hour now. I did find out that they can give me a 25% refund, so at least hopefully that'll be nice if that works out. But yeah, look at this place. Alright, made it to where I need to be. Started the trip on a car, so ended up reaching my destination just without a car, but I guess that works out. But yeah, I'm exhausted. Let's get the last push home.